Kerber studied every text he could get relating to purified bones. All facts pointed towards the worlds before I was destroyed by some cowards. In Kentland, about between Hawaii and other animals left the area covered in bones, including the legend of Hawaii, which may be based on Masani fossils found by Native Americans. People thought no species have ever died out completely, even though no one has seen a dodo. Since 1700, a frozen mammoth turned into silver soon after Kerber's paper was published. Kerber also believed the correlation of parts, where a part of a body must function together to feed the creature. For a lion to be an effective predator, its body had to be powerful and fast. Its jaws must be strong. Its forelimbs had to grasp a prey firmly. Its gut must be building for digested meat. A herbivore mainly needs to escape and defend from carnivores. Let's not though search further for mammal-jawed animals. Nature could not combine such impossible feelers. Miss Kerber. One skill in my anatomy may tell much about an animal from so small as a juice. Eildon Mouthful found an unusual tooth in a filled pothole. He sent the tooth to Kerber, who claimed, "This is some kind of rhinoceros." On the trip to London, Matlin visited the Royal College of Surgeons. "Have you ever seen anything like this, Sam? Have you ever heard of an iguana? Same shape, just like 20 times smaller." Over several times, Mattel found more iguanodon bones. Scientists today believe that it looked like this. Very different from Mattel's organ drawing. Mattel lost the discovery of the first dinosaur by 1 year to William Buckland, whose Megalosaurus overshadowed the iguanodon in many ways. Mattel would also find the Halosaurus. Noticing the shared spinal feature on the iguanodon, Megalosaurus and Halodon's brilliant young animals catalyzed in the order Dysnoria in 1842. But dinosaurs are reptiles, not lizards. Nah, Demolit. Sounds weird. Dino was a Greek monster and one of the three sisters, the Greek. She was related to the sea gods Cephalus, a dragon with 100 heads, and Medusa. Her name means dread. Reptiles including turtles, snakes, lizards, and crocodiles had just been separated from the amphibians like the frogs and newts. Parrots were classed in their own order since no one had figured them out yet. Ichthyosaurus and Basilosaurus were placed on their own category from their marine life. Richard Ona became a medicine carrier as an empress in a prison hospital. He looks ill. Owen has hired to prepare animal specimens and take notes for the Hunter collection. Working closely at the prison surgeon, he claimed first-hand experience in dissection. Back to you boys. Know which one is the lab, yes? Yes, Mrs. Owen. Within a few years, his religion has grown so much that an animal died at the zoo was delivered to his home for detection. Owen wrote a number of interlude papers and ambushed himself as Kerber suspected slaughter. Then he used power to bar other scientists to research disparage their work, especially Clinton Mattel. Hey, Mr. Buckland, his company is spreading my iguanodon research, which it can't even publish, as he controls the Jalali scientists. How can it be national? How? Manlil. It was indeed earnestly Buckland himself was goody or falling to predate. Many of his papers are all copyists who used her finds in their work. But Owen would undo himself when he won the Royal Medal of the Royal Assembly for research on the type of extinct squid that has been present at the Geology Solace 4 years before by someone else. I call it famous Owening. After a lifetime devoted to the research, Mattel found him estranged from his family and from his accused ruined. Clark, a carriage accident, lived in a constant pain. But he continued to study iguanodon and receive his ideas on them as more bones were found. Mattel lied that iguanodons rumblings that were shorter than the back, which made him think it was more likely walk on two legs and use arms. Dozens of iguanodon skeletons turned into coal mine in 1878 and were assembled by Lois Dole and Mattel. Mattel was proven right about a number of his hypnotized. Why am I going